still go to a lot of live music?
I go to Mick Jones shows whenever he comes to town.
Sure.
I really have. I see all his projects.
Yeah.
He'll get me out of my house.
Yeah.
Because I'm fascinated with his, not just him as an artist, but as a guitar player, his tone. It just was stunning that he was playing a completely different rig than he used to play. And
what was the old rig?
Well, he used to play Stratocasters and Les Pauls, and he used to have. It's an identifiable sound that I recall from growing up in those early records. But when I saw him recently, he was playing a completely different rig, and it sounded the same, which is a real testament to when people say, "Does that guy have good tone?" or "What's his tone like about a guitar player?"
Yeah,
it really is the fingers.
Really?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you can distort it, do whatever you want to it, but there's something about people's fingers and how they address the instrument that really truly defines their tone.
It took me a long time to realize that that tone is really what kind of separates great guitar players from good guitar players. Because you listen, at some point you realize, well, not everyone's going to play like Yngwie Malmsteen or whatever the hell that guy's name is. You're not going to have this weird proficiency of noodling, but it's how you own your fucking sound is what makes a difference.
Yeah, it's not. It shouldn't be too hard for us to learn that lesson that musicianship is important, but technique and all that is far more important. Chemistry.
Yeah, well, musicianship's important, but I mean...
Yeah, it's a great enhancement if you've got the other goods to know what you're doing.
Right.
But that alone isn't going to wow anybody.
But if you know your sound, if you find it, like vocally and otherwise, I mean, you don't sound like anybody.
I hope not at this point. That'd be good news.
Lock the gate!